Good morning. It is the 21st of September, 8:27 in the morning. We leave in 3 minutes, and I feel like a new man. Last night I had a chiropractic appointment with acupuncture and topical lotions and Eastern stuff, all kinds of things. And while I'm not perfect, I've never been perfect. While my back isn't perfect, I feel much, much better. Anyway, we have about 300 miles to go today. We are going to go through and stop at the lowest point in China. So that will be interesting. It's going to be a long day. If I had to make a wager, I would say we've got 5 more passport checkpoints. Who knows? I could be high or low. And so that's it. Should be a terrific day. Don't know when we're going to get in, but we can move along at 70 miles an hour on the highway and then be stopped for 10 minutes or even an hour for these passport checkpoints. So more to come. All right, it's 9:30 on the 21st, and we had to get gas, and it was kind of a odd procedure. We all had to stop at the gate over there and then stop the bikes, negotiate, and then the bikes were allowed to go through the gate one at a time. After they went through the gate, they then parked behind me in a staging area. We got all the bikes in here, and then one by one the bikes were allowed to start their engines and roll up to the pump, no more than one at a time. And we fueled them, and then that bike rode away and was replaced by another bike. So it took, I don't know, 30 minutes to fill 12 motorcycles with fuel. So that's how it works, and we're getting used to it. So, okay, next report soon. 21st, 1:25 p.m. We are on the road to Turpan, and we stopped at a parking lot to take a video or a photo of this. And this looks like it's been mined pretty heavily. Hard to know exactly what they were doing, but this entire mountain pass looks either new or renovated. And I think we've probably done, I don't know, good 40 miles of it maybe, and it's been going up and up and up, and I think we hit 6,000 feet, just shy of that, and now we're down to 4,000, and we're continuing to drop. It's 85 degrees or so, and that's what all my fellow bikers look like when they stop for a photo stop. Some folks are getting pretty tired. The road back a ways was straight, and well, that's obviously changed through the pass, and they were getting kind of tired. So at any rate, another report later. Okay, it's the 21st, and the time is 20 minutes after 3. We are sitting outside a gas station. We seem to do that a lot. Once again, the gas station is negotiating with us to see if they're going to let us in, and the reality is they just took our passports. Have you ever heard of a gas station that needs to see your passport? Well, that's what it's like in China. And the temperature has now risen to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember, when we entered China, there was a snowstorm at the gate, and we had arrived at -1 degree Fahrenheit, 32 degrees, 31 degrees. So temperature's gone up 65 degrees almost since then. So it's hot, and we're cranky. And Bruno.
Hi.
That's Bruno. Are you hot and cranky?
No, I'm great. Look.
He's great. I'm the one that's hot and cranky. Gerhard, are you hot and cranky?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's 2 that are hot and cranky. Anybody else, Mike? Hot and cranky or fun?
I'm okay.
Yeah. So you know what? People that say that just piss me off. So at any rate, we don't know if we're going to get gas. We think we are, and hopefully that'll happen soon. But we don't know whether we're going to have to push, carry, or airlift the motorcycles up to the pump. So more to come. That's all. 4 p.m. Another stop. 3 miles from the last stop at the gas station. Speechless. So, okay. We still have 80 miles to go to the hotel. I think this is our, I don't know. We were doing really well, like 1 traffic stop every 100 miles, and now we have them. Well, this one is they are constant. So at any rate, wish us luck. Maybe the next stop will be the exit for the hotel, and there'll be a police check there. All right, it's the 21st. It's 10 p.m. or so, and I thought I'd give a recap for the end of the day. Day was going pretty well, with about 80, maybe 50 miles to go, maybe less than that. We made a left-hand turn onto this road, and before we knew it, the road turned to gravel. And as we progressed along the road, the gravel got deeper and more technical and so on. And we ended up traveling about 7 miles on the road and stopping. There was probably 5 or 6 of us that gathered and stopped, and we turned around and looked behind us, and the remaining 6 bikes were nowhere to be seen. So we waited, could even be 10 minutes or so, and they started to come in. We had heard that there had been a couple of crashes. A couple of the guys went down in the gravel. And so as we gathered, a discussion took place, and some of the folks decided that they didn't want to continue. The road continued forward with an unknown amount of distance, so we didn't know how far it was going to go or exactly when it was going to turn to proper tar again, and so on and so forth. So virtually everybody decided that, for a variety of reasons. Some were didn't think they were skilled enough in the gravel. Others didn't like the fact that there was an unknown ahead of them. And so Feroz and I decided that we were going to proceed because we weren't concerned about the unknown, and we kind of liked it. And so we proceeded, and the rest of the group turned around, backtracked, and then took a wider loop. We were in a position where we were supposed to stop at the lowest point, but frankly, by the time we got there, Feroz asked me if we wanted to go, and I was just too tired, so we made our way to the hotel. We went to the hotel. Turned out it was the wrong hotel. We then moved the bikes to the second hotel, which we were told was the right hotel. That still wasn't the right hotel. And eventually we called Mike, and he got on the bike and came over and picked us up at the second hotel and took us to the third hotel. And so now we're in the third hotel, and it's quite a nice hotel. But at any rate, it's 10 o'clock, and that's a quick recap for what happened at the end of the day.